Okay, Southampton 1865. I'm joined by the Crooked Shapes. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
So, 1865. Is this your first visit, or do you know Southampton well?
Second visit. We flying back in October.
Yeah, there's Jodie as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's same promoter and everything.
Yeah, we've known Jodie for a long time. She's great. So
it's one of my favourite venues. I love it. It's like less than an hour for me. Now, talking of locations, I live just outside Reading, and apparently you guys are from the same area.
we are.
Yeah.
And we've never met. we've never crossed paths yet until tonight.
Yeah.
So that's something we need to rectify going forward. But so your music now, obviously with lockdown, like most bands, it's killed everything. So did you have any new music coming out before lockdown, during lockdown, or was it supposed to be touring during lockdown? How did it work?
Yeah, I mean we were supposed to like 2020 was supposed to be the big year to push our album, which we actually recorded in 2019, and then obviously COVID happened and it basically completely destroyed that whole thing. We were lucky enough to have some gigs at the start of last year supporting Wagons. They're a really good laugh, massive Wagons, and then we had obviously a gig here in October when we had that little window. But you know, then lockdown happened again, and it sort of broke things off again. So this is our first gig back.
So the album that you never got to tour properly, what's it called?
It's just self-titled, the Crooked Shape self-titled album. So,
and was that your debut?
Yeah, it's our debut album. Yeah.
Full album, yeah.
Yeah.
So is that something that you're going to continue now that you're getting back out on the road to actually tour that album?
Yeah, we're able to actually do PR and promotion stuff now. Where last year we planned to shoot music videos and stuff, and it's like, well.
And you can sell the merch now.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully again you can actually get it out to people.
To be honest, even if like something happens again, we're just going to carry on getting it out, because the trouble is like we're a band. We write music. We constantly write music, and holding back music which isn't out. It's almost like building up a pressure.
Well, especially to you guys as well, because it becomes stale, because it's something you've had for a couple of years.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you're trying to push it out, and it's just,
so
there's no one to do it to.
Yeah, even if it doesn't happen exactly how we want it, it's just like, right, whatever, we'll move on. We've got new material, we'll make the other one count, you know. So
is this the first live gig back in front of punters this year?
This year, yeah.
So what have you got planned after tonight then, is it?
So we've got
Festival of the Wild in July. That we just jumped on that one actually, because a band called and we managed to get on it, so we're really lucky about that one. That's in July. I can't remember the exact. I think it's the second weekend of July. Something like that.
That's quite a big festival now, isn't it? It's got some big bands in it.
Yeah.
It's one we've been sort of meaning to play. It was in 2019.
We're going to be doing it in last year. We're going to be doing it.
It's weird, like
playing the album, it
completely mess with your sense of time and your sense of like.
The year has literally been deleted.
So, but to get back out and play live again now, I mean, I know you said you played here in October, but it was still 6 months ago.
Yeah.
8 months ago now, isn't it? What's the feeling like when you're sort of preparing to come in and play a gig in front of live people again after sort of such a long time?
It's great.
It feels like a release. It's the best way.
Is it a nervous energy you sort of feel, and then as soon as that first note or chords hit,
it's almost like, you know, sort of anxiety and excitement are kind of like two sides of the same coin, and it's like thinking about things in the right kind of way sometimes.
So, I mean, live streams are great to get music to people, but you don't have that energy transfer between you and the crowd. And I know it's socially distanced gig tonight, but I think you're still going to have that energy. You're still going to feel it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we did the gig we did back in October here. It was socially distanced, literally basically the same thing going on, but it was absolutely brilliant. And there was no kind of, it didn't even really kind of like click to me that they were sitting down. It was just like everybody was really enjoying it, and it was great. So it doesn't actually bother me that.
Well, you've experienced it already, so it's not new to you guys. So that's a bonus for a start. So you can just get up there, relax, play music, give the crowd 100% of your own attention.
Definitely. Yeah.
And I think, although it's socially distanced and sat down, I think people can still stand as long as they stay within their bubble, isn't it? But
I think once you get people jumping on the tables and
taking a picture.
Have you not been told to not do that tonight? Then? Don't get off that stage. Don't get on that table. No, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. Like I say, we're local to each other, and it's just probably my bad that we just never crossed paths yet.
I haven't done it. It's one, you know.
It's
Which part of Reading is it? Central of
I live in Burfield.
Oh,
so,
perfect.
so I'm just out of Reading.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but it's quite a good location for. Well, like here's less than an hour, as you know. London's only an hour. Oxford's an hour. Everywhere's an hour.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's 2 hours.
it is a
Bristol's
good
2 hours.
location. It's basically bang in the middle, isn't it?
M4, M3, whichever way you want to go.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a great place to be for me, for music. I mean, I used to shoot up and down the country and do stuff like up to Glasgow and all the northeast, northwest and all that, but the last few years I've reined it right in. I'm trying to stay within 2 hours.
Yeah.
And there's so many venues and so much great music within that 2 hour for me.
Yeah.
People coming in, people already in the area, you know, and there's new venues that popped up in the last few years as well, before the pandemic.
Yeah.
So,
They're still going.
which are local,
Yeah.
to near Reading and just outside of Reading, so it's good, the scene's good. But you guys, like I say, you've got Call of the Wild coming up. Are you touring anywhere later in the year? Are you supporting or what you're doing?
We have, so we've got Called Wild July. We have a potential one in Stafford in August, so
Oh.
that's kind of like to be confirmed, but we should be happening that one at the station Cannock, I think, probably happening. And then we have, what was it, November's Hard Rock Hell Blues thing, which we were going to be doing again.
Last year?
Yeah,
The year
yeah.
before.
So, but luckily it's been carried over.
Every year for the last 12 years.
Yeah, I think that's on the 11th to 14th of November, if I'm correct. But I don't really know. I think that's right.
We could do with a list. Problem is you write these dates down and
We don't have
it's
a specific date. We
And
don't
it
have a
changes
specific,
and gets put back. And
yeah, we don't have a specific date for that one yet, but we'll probably know more information soon. So.
you've got stuff to look forward to. You've got time to rehearse as well, to get back and get into the swing of things.
As soon as we're allowed in houses, we're like, yeah, back on the rehearsals. Because to be honest, like, it's just jamming, playing music together, which we love so much. So, you know, just being able to do that was like a major step up from not being able to go around and jam and stuff like that and do anything. But you know, getting back on stage and doing what we pretty much are doing this to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, yes.
It's gonna be
Well,
good.
I am looking forward to seeing you guys and hearing the music tonight. Like I say, my bad, we should have met before this, but I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's a good lineup tonight, 3 great bands, and I think punters that are here tonight are going to have a great show to watch. And look forward to seeing you, and I am really, really pleased I'm going to actually finally get to catch you play. So I'm really happy with that. I'm looking forward to hearing the music. What can they expect from you guys when you get on that stage? What can they expect to see?
a lot of pent up energy.
Is it going to be one of those full on?
I think it probably will be a little bit. Yeah. Certainly the first song, and then we'll know that everything's okay. You know, the hinges have been greased by that point.
There'll be a big hole in the kick drum where it's a little bit too much pressure and strings will break.
I try not to blow my voice out in the first song, which is actually, I almost did that back in October. And I was just like, oh, God, kind of rein it back a bit, because the job is when the adrenaline hits you, your perception of everything and time and everything, it just like goes, so.
I guess after a long period as well, you're not in that, that mode, are you? You sort of, you try and overcompensate.
Yeah.
Try and
it's
be
it's
much.
weird when you get in the rhythm again, because with that, I mean, like, I'm quite comfortable doing gig after gig after gig. Like, I could probably do a week's worth of gigs and my voice would be fine, but you know, it's because you've been doing it, you kind of your brain's programmed to know where to kind of start at, and you're relaxed. Whereas having one every so often, it's just like you're
You're
not
stopping and starting.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
levels aren't consistent. So
exactly.
well, hopefully you don't.
No, I tell myself not to.
It'll be a very, very short support slot otherwise.
Yeah.
And lots of jamming, I guess. Otherwise,
Yeah,
with no vocals. just mine. Be like your 1980s top of the pops. It'll be perfect. It'll be fine.
Well, me and Isaac do backing vocals, so maybe we just do our backing vocals.
Oh, there you go. Right, honestly, can't wait to see you guys tonight. Have a great show.
Thanks very much.
Kick it, and we'll catch you soon.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Thank you.